What's up, Libra? This is going to be a love forecast for the second half of February. This is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you do want to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that offers you access to lots of brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. And I'm going to do now a reading for you guys on the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Projected outcome for the second half of February. Bearing in mind, guys, that outcomes will shift depending on your actions, your inactions, your reactions, your core beliefs and your assumptions, your self-concept. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and look into the law of assumption. This is a reading of one version of a connection that you've manifested on one timeline from where you're at, out of infinite versions of connection, the relationship, etc. And so, you know, if you want to tweak it or if you want anything to change, you absolutely can. So please do go and look into the law. Got the Emperor card. How does this person feel towards Libra as we move through the second half of February? I just saw the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. So stuck in fear or negative patterns, because I saw also the Five of Wands, conflict, something like that. Five of Pentacles, yeah, Libra. I mean, feeling left out in the cold, anxiety. The Moon, fear. A lot of maybe even, you know, fear, things not being very clear, things feeling very foggy. This is the Shadow. So it could be that there's been some tension or conflict between you and this person, Libra, that's really triggering. And it's very much connected to sort of the shadow stuff, like subconscious. Because this is very much, I mean, Nine of Swords is mental. It's anxiety. All right, Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, harsh communication, erratic behavior. There could have been an abrupt ending between you and this person, Libra. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Four of Pentacles. They're still kind of holding on, but there's a lot of withholding here. Maybe there was a harsh communication because either this person felt like you were holding back on them, or they were holding back out of fear, and this caused some kind of a harsh argument or abrupt ending. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is when things continue to go round and round. So maybe you're dealing with cycles here with this person. This person could be facing some fears, Libra. I mean, the Moon, you know, this is also how we were nurtured. So for some of you, this is like maybe deeper stuff going on. It could be psychological. This isn't going to be for everyone, guys, so I'm sorry if it's not your story, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like this person wants a commitment, or they want a new start with you that's committed, but they're very weighed down. There's a lot of baggage here. This person's feeling very weighed down. They're either feeling weighed down by what's transpired. I mean, I did say to you, this person feels disconnect or left out in the cold. I'm also getting maybe this person has some abandonment wound or issue. Maybe they self-sabotage, Libra. I mean, Knight of Swords, there was a harshness. And it's coming down also to insecurity, Four of Pentacles, okay? And ego, Strength card, and Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you and this person, maybe there's lots of passion, but this can be stop-start, or it's the Shadow Knight. So this can be a bit hot and cold. Now, Libra, how does this person feel about you? There could be triggering between the two of you, and maybe this energy was ping-ponging back and forth. It's not a blaming Libra situation, guys. This is how I'm going to do it on my channel from now on, because I want to help you guys to adjust your assumptions and your energy to get more of what you want. So that's why I read it in this format. And anyone that doesn't like it can go and find a more traditional reader. So the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. So this is kind of hot, cold, stop, start, and that could be a bit how the energy's been between the two of you. Now, they could be projecting a lot of their fears onto you, Libra. Now, if you want this to change, some of you don't want it, that's fine. But if you wanted this to change, you would be able to shift into a new version of this connection by changing your story, your assumptions, and you could create a new or select a new version of this person out of the infinite versions of the situation. And you'll know what I mean when you go and look into the law and the content online. But this is someone that is dealing with shadow stuff, okay? And they're very weighed down and they've got a lot of insecurities, it looks like, or perhaps they're feeling like that's you and there's reactivity. So maybe it's a mirror situation. 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So there's been a lot of confusion. I do think that there is, like I said, a lot of sexual attraction. I think this person still is fantasizing quite a lot about you, Libra. But the 7 of Cups also can be illusions again. And I always say illusion is like fear. There's a sense of destiny between the two of you, Wheel of Fortune, but this can be karmic loops, karmic cycles, okay? Now, I don't read karma like other readers, guys. I think karma, everything's created from our state, our current state, which is our beliefs. Okay, and our underlying beliefs, our assumptions, subconscious. So what happens is then we create from that, and so we have results, right? And that's our reality, our current reality. So with you and this person, the version currently seems to be karma, which is, you know, action and consequence, or things that keep going round and round, and that's due to, you know, a belief that needs to be changed. So again, if you want a different version, Libra, you're going to look at maybe how you manifested a version of this person, and why this is the way it is. It's not a blame game, guys, okay? 7 of Cups, confusion, mixed feelings. There also could be jealousy issues, guys. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So this person could be wondering, do you have other options, Libra? Or maybe you felt the same. I mean, that could be coming up. I mean, 6 of Wands, this person seems to still want success with you, but there's a lot of mixed feelings here and mixed signals. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse. There's been issues with reciprocity, or they could feel like you juggle options, Libra. Not saying you do, it could be an assumption, or perhaps there's been arguments where you felt like that's what they were doing. I don't know. We've got a King of Wands, Libra, so they're still very attracted to you again. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, strong Leo with the Strength card. Just seems to be some ego going on here, okay? Tell me about this moon again. One more on the moon. The 6 of Swords, the Chariot card. They're feeling very unclear on where you're at, Libra. Now, there could be stuff to do with travel, distance between the two of you that has caused confusion with that Chariot card, 6 of Swords. But also this tells me that there is a sense of wanting to move beyond that and move out of that confusing energy. But it just looks like there's some really deep stuff going on that's causing a lot of fear here and anxiety. Cancer energy with the Chariot card. Then I've got King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, Libra. So it looks like you and this person, you know, when they're in good energy, King, Queen of Swords, Libra, they are balanced and they're fair and they're, you know, diplomatic and they communicate well. But it's looking to me like maybe there's been a lot of this shadow stuff that's created a harshness and a cutting out. Like there's been a cutting off here, Libra. Okay, it's been somehow out of balance, and I'm not blaming anyone. Okay, but something has caused some erratic behavior, some harsh communication. 7 of Swords as well, trust issues. This can also be avoidance. So perhaps there's been a bit of this. If it's hot and cold, it's like someone here. This person could feel like you avoid the truth or speaking up or avoid dealing with issues. You could feel that way about them. There's trust issues here. And that can be learned behavior or like past trauma, guys. So, and I'm not giving this person a free pass, Libra. I'm just reading it on their side. I'm going to do you, and I give you just tips on how you could adjust it on your side if you want to. And if you don't want it, you don't want it. But I've got Page of Wands, which means this person wants to take things in a new direction and may even potentially be seeing things from a new perspective with that Page of Wands. And they still want the success with you, but there's something here that keeps going round and round with the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, I could send you off, and if you do want this person, I could say you have to wait for them to change. But Libra, again, if you go and look into the law of assumption, you can actually shift this from shifting you, or don't. Just say, fuck it, that you don't want it. But let me have a look at you and how you're feeling about them. I mean, Page of Wands could be communication coming through, Libra. You've got the Judgment card. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that part of you wants to revive this, Libra. How does Libra feel? Tower card. Whew, this is like, there's been definitely upheaval, and Nine of Swords. And this person has Nine of Swords. So you both have stress about this. Wow, Nine of Swords again as I split the deck. Stress, anxiety, and then I just saw Queen of Swords. So, I mean, King and Queen of Swords could also mean that there's a sense of you both wanting to talk and get things out on the table. I mean, there's hurt feelings here. Three of Swords, you're both weighed down. Ten of Wands, there's burdens here. If you're, you know, it seems like you're in separation or there's been an end, and this hurts. So it's weighing you down. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Libra, part of you feels like you gave a lot. Queen of Cups in the reverse, so that can be, you know, where we overgive to our detriment, or maybe you feel like this person took advantage of that in some way, and that could be your story. So again, Libra, I'm not shitting on you. I'm giving you a story that I'm picking up, that I'm channeling, that if you wanted to still have this change, it comes down to the story that you need to change within you. So maybe there's a part of you that doesn't feel like you're loved, or the love is not returned, and then it manifests in a certain way, okay? We've got Page of Wands, exactly. Libra, Page of Wands, okay? So you both seem to want to take things in a new direction. There may have been issues here around flirting or something. Maybe you do flirt with one another, but maybe there's a bit of this, because there seems to be jealousy issues here coming up and trust issues. So maybe that's something that caused maybe a disruption or hurt feelings. And then there's an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and Libra, no shit. There's a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse from two different decks, okay? And a Nine of Wands and an Eight of Swords. So Libra, this is very much like karmic stuff that keeps getting recycled. And I'm not labeling the connection karmic. I'm telling you that there's something here that needs to be reworked for you so you can move forward. You can definitely manifest this differently. There's mirroring going on here, or you can look at what the narrative is and what's going on for you, because Eight of Swords, this is you being trapped in the mind, part of you feeling like you can't move on, or, you know, there's a lot of also fear, and Eight of Swords is our mindset. It can be negative stories that we have, and Nine of Wands is wounding. Now, this person could very well be that this person's actions and words, you're feeling very wounded. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you were in a commitment with this person, it's like this has fallen apart, or you're wounded because you felt like this person wasn't really committing to you in some way, and that could have been triggering very much a pain, Libra. There's also potentially issues to do with money and feeling, you know, like, because Four of Pentacles also, there's insecurities over here, and it could be around financial matters, etc. So look, there's a part of you that feels not very supported and feeling like there's a wound or a block here or a wall. And the Wheel of Fortune, you both sort of have this like destined connection, but there's negative cycles, and you're just feeling Two of Swords, like it's very stuck. And I think Libra, yeah, something about stuck and maybe indecisive in some way about the way forward. I mean, I just don't feel like you've completely let go, but you've definitely had some kind of an end here. Let's have a look. Two of Swords. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. The Emperor card's in the reverse. Then you've got the Justice card in the upright. And you've both got Strength card, Libra, on both sides. So Libra, here it is, right? This person seems to want success with you, and you're not feeling very successful in this situation, or you're not feeling, maybe you feel like you didn't get the recognition, or there's insecurities here that have played into this and caused a lot of triggering in this situation, right? Now, I already explained how things can sort of ping pong. Like if you have a negative self-concept and then that person, the mirror, it's like they show up in that way. They start to reconfirm all of the fears and the limiting beliefs. So the Strength card, and here you are, Libra, with the Justice card. Some of you, this is literally like you're trying to integrate this so you can move forward and move on and rebalance yourself. There is a sense, though, of like this hasn't been fair. So for some of you, you're feeling like it's unfair, it's been out of balance. You'd like this person to make it right. And possible that that can happen, Libra. I mean, again, like I said to you, it looks like you both have Page of Wands. So there's opportunity here maybe for communication to take things in a new direction. Now, I encourage you all, I'm not giving anyone a hall pass that's a narc I'm not encouraging ever anyone to go with a shitty person, a person you don't want, someone that mistreats you, etc. But what I'm doing with this channel is I'm trying to empower you, and I don't want people to feel like victims, meaning that if you want things to change, you can have a different version. If you manifest this, you have to recreate the version, okay? You can't hold on to an old version of a person that you manifested on an old timeline. So please go and look at some really good coaches online. Kim Velez is amazing, Dylan James is amazing, Sammy Ingram's amazing. It will reconfirm or reinforce what I'm saying. The Justice card, there's a sense of wanting to balance things out, make things right. Strength card just feels like ego meets ego. Sorry. The Emperor card's in the reverse. There's definitely something here to do with feeling like maybe this person wasn't stepping up to the plate, or you feeling unready or not stable within yourself. Now, again, I'm not blaming you, Libra. I'm just saying there could be issues here. There's wounding, right? Like maybe there's insecurities around feeling stable to really build and move forward, okay? Maybe money issues. Maybe you're both having that, okay? The Emperor card in the reverse. So this is kind of distorted masculine, not gender specific, distorted masculine energy. So this can also be where we feel like someone's not being emotionally available with us, or over-controlled or controlling. So that's the different ways that that energy can manifest. So I did say that there could have been possessiveness, jealousy, or there could have been a bit of this avoidance. Maybe there's anxious avoidant issues, guys. There's just a lot of this shadow stuff. Eight of Swords. So, you know, I would say, Libra, for you, regardless, like looking at how this has triggered you and working through that, you know, that's really going to empower you, and you're going to understand how to get more of what you want, okay? In this connection or in another connection. Let me look at what this person wants with you as we move through second half of February. It says wedding, marriage, forever, the one, union, surrender, let go, give up. So it's somewhere between that and that, you know, it's like move on, or this is the one. By the way, we have Aries energy, if I didn't say that already. Let's have a look. Magnetic attraction. Yeah, Libra, like there's something that feels very destined here. Alluring, lust, irresistible. It does say flirting, and I said flirting earlier. Liquid courage, bravery, confidence. So also I feel not just that this is ego, but this card, Strength card on both ends, is about confidence. So this could have really challenged your confidence. And again, I'm not blaming you, Libra. Like there's something about their confidence being really challenged. So there's a lot of insecurities coming up. I've got intuition, gut feeling, psychic, premonition, sixth sense. With friends, acquaintance, trust, support, loyalty. I wasn't really getting a lot of third party energy, Libra, though I did see that there was a lot of trust issues here, but I think, well, maybe there were some friends in the mix that were causing that. But I'm really getting this is about trust, like needing trust with one another. And perhaps when the communication between you two is good, there's this feeling of trust, but then there's a lot of this wounding. This liquid courage, by the way, perhaps that some, you know, for some of you, there's drinking involved and stuff that causes odd behavior, intoxication. Maybe that was the erratic cutting off. Could have been a situation that involves some drinking or something. Yeah, mask, hidden, concealed, disguise. That's that moon card again. Oh, single. You know, I did say this person, Five of Pentacles, is feeling left out in the cold, and it says alone, lonely. And then I have relationship, commitment, partner. So some of you, you're in a commitment and there's been an erratic ending. There's a lot of this loneliness, For others of you, there might have been an issue and not fully committing, trust issues, but a lot of attraction. I mean, this person with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, it seems to be that they do want a commitment with you. I mean, there's divine timing, something about things being at a stalemate. And then I've got text message, communication, news, direct message. There's going to be communication, Libra. It's just like, I feel this needs to be manifested differently, or it might just go round and round because I've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse on both sides. So let me just get some romance angels for you guys. Okay, religious factors, spiritual path. Okay, so first of all, some of you are from different religious backgrounds or cultures. Maybe that causes some clashes or some complications. But for others of you, this is triggering a lot. This situation, it's spiritual, right? With this Wheel of Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's something really magnetic between the two of you, but it's provoking a lot of change. I've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there's differences between the two of you. I've got express your love. Maybe you both hold back quite a lot on one another, or there's a story there. So that causes a lot of reactivity, not feeling very loved. Again, Libra, you know, I'm reading this differently because I've got trust right after that and chemistry. The trust issues and all of that's coming up. But again, I'm reading this differently. So if you want this, Libra, you don't have to wait for this person to heal or change. It's just something within you. You can absolutely select a new version of that person when you change the story of how you see yourself in relation to them, and you work through what the self-concept issue is and the narrative here. Okay, yeah, and then I've got new love reconciliation. Some of you, you're considering whether you want to go with a new love or reconcile this. Some of you, this just really means that there's opportunity to reconcile and have this new love beginning with them. And you deserve love. You are lovable, okay, because you're feeling not very lovable over here, Libra. And then we've got very soon, decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there's been confusion and mixed feelings, but perhaps, Libra, it's because you need to decide what you want and affirm for that. So go and check out a bit more on the law for those of you for whom this resonated. And I hope for some of you it did. And I'm wishing you guys lots of love, and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.